All right, I am on a driving video, and it has been a while since I've had one. Just heading back from a quick stop in with one of my clients. Wanted to take a picture with one of their new hires that was joining them, and so we did that real quick, posted that on social media. Earlier I had gone to an in-person one-on-one / consultation with somebody. Had a good conversation, but then she was very, very busy. Lots of work on her side, so she's like, can we just reschedule, because she had to take 3 phone calls in the middle of our consultation. So gonna have lunch with her on Friday. Was able to map out all the video ideas and topics that I'm going to be doing for our video shoot that we have with a nutrition store here in Windsor. We're doing that video shoot on Wednesday, and it's gonna be an all-day affair. I'm hoping that we're actually getting 100 videos recorded. So it's been, productive morning, productive day. While I was out, I figured let's just go over and take that quick snap pic, again, to promote that somebody new's joined. And the cool part is this is the role that I was doing interviews with last week. That I kind of got ghosted for a little bit, and then had some challenges and stuff with trying to go through some of those interview processes. But one of the people that we hired for the role was somebody that I was with there in Vegas, so we were able to have those conversations and say, hey, this is the role I'm actually interviewing for. You might be a great fit. And lo and behold, she got hired. So, that was really cool. Beautiful day here today, though. Really, it's so gorgeous. I don't really want to do work, but there's lots to do. I guess I should also say I've talked to a number of my clients on the phone today. Some of them just catching up, some of them going through and addressing specific needs. I think this is why it's important for me not to try and have lots of meetings on a Monday and or Friday, because just to be available for people. Like tomorrow is a jam-packed day with coaching and then a kind of a review of services with one of my other long-term clients to see what the path is forward, because we've been together now for almost a year. So that's a big day, and it's a big discussion that we're going to have tomorrow, and hopefully it goes well. But it's tricky, I think, as you're trying to balance everything. I think that's the big thing that people who've been watching this show from the beginning, you'll come to realize, is that balancing all as a solopreneur is tricky. I'm trying to get to this point where I'm working really, really hard so I'm not a solopreneur. That is the goal now. I've really come to realize is that in order for me to get to that next level, I'm just looking to finalize a couple of long-term engagements, hopefully renew the one that I have tomorrow in some capacity, some way, shape, or form, and then we'll be set. So again, trying to hustle, doing that. I don't know if people book consultations or send me messages like, hey, I'm interested in learning more about your services, which is cool. Love that. So I got some people that I haven't heard from, talked to from a personal level in over 10 years, which I think is interesting. Reaching out and being like, hey, I see what you're doing on social media. I've got a new business. I'd like to promote it. So that's cool. Again, the power of just putting out content. Someone reaches out to me last night. They were a previous manager of mine. We're talking, it's got to be 12, 13 years ago now at this point. It's I haven't talked to this person since I, moved on. And sure enough, someone's wanting to maybe book a consultation with me. So that is, again, really cool. Just put yourself out there. You never know what happens with it. Anyways, I'm going to go enjoy some music, enjoy this nice sunshine, get home, get productive, take care of business. Okay, we've got another driving video. I am heading out to meet one of my clients this morning. I'm going to meet with them for a review of where things are at. Been working with them just over a year now, doing a lot of different work, and it actually is a lot. When you look at videos, social media management, coaching, shadowing, consulting, process work, hiring support, basically everything I've used to do, all kind of in one. So we're reviewing where things are at. I don't know where they're going to come in terms of their thoughts, and I don't know if they know my thoughts either. So I think that's a tricky part that I've come to realize on this journey of being, a business owner, solopreneur, providing services to clients, is that there's probably a communication opportunity, and having regular touch bases would have been probably more effective. So I'm not left wondering where things are at. Then I had a full day of shadowing across 3 different companies and 5-6 sessions, whatever it's going to be. So it's going to be a bit of a weird, wonky, challenging day before then tomorrow's all-day video shoot. I'm excited about tomorrow's all-day video shoot. I have to charge a lot of stuff tonight when I get home, get myself all packed, ready to go for an 8 a.m. start. 8 a.m. until 5, 6 p.m., whatever it's going to be, of just recording content and trying to get through everything. So yeah, today's busy, tomorrow's busier. Excited for it. I think just more nervous though right now about the unknown. This is a big client of mine, and I think in some respects probably happy. In other respects, there's probably some misaligned expectations on certain things as well that we have to work through. Because what I signed up for initially to what I'm doing now has evolved. My business has evolved, and I've evolved as a person. And so it's a question of what's the next steps in terms of fit, right? Like, am I still a fit for some things or not? So I am bringing let's call it a proposal of everything that I hope I remembered. As I check here now, yes, 1, 2, 3 proposals, great. Of all the different services that I have and the prices that I'm willing to do them at, and stuff I said that I'm no longer offering. Because I had, again, great conversations with a lot of people over the last little while, and it dawned on me that I'm capable of doing a lot, but I should not be doing a lot. I should be focusing. Again, that big theme that I had from last week's event. Everyone talked about focus, and that's all I'm trying to focus on. Being a business owner, though, while it's one of the most fulfilling things ever, it's one of the most challenging things ever, too. I don't think... Actually, let me rephrase this. You can go to school, and you can attend classes and courses and learn about business. But it's not the same as actually doing business and learning and experiencing situations, what to do, what to say, put yourself in the perspective of other people. While I think coaches are great and mentors are great, it's still not going to fully support you, I think, more than anything else. I have been wondering about the need to maybe get a official business mentor, somebody that I can actually work with and bounce ideas off of, to help as we're continuing to grow and scale this thing as best we possibly can. But it's a thought. It's early thoughts at this point, but it's hard. It's hard to build a business. It's hard to do it as a solopreneur, and doing everything as well, which makes it challenging. So again, I'm trying to find a way. How do I not be fulfilling everything while still making sure that what I'm doing is profitable and makes sense? Because I think that for some projects I've done over the last year, for this and for other clients, they're not necessarily at a profit margin that is where it needs to be, I think. So it's adjusting to where I think it should be based on, obviously, the market, the value that I'm bringing, the results. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Anyways, I'm going to get into the swing of things. Plus I got the sun right behind me, so it gives this weird look on the video. Let's go listen to some music and hopefully have a good day. Yeah, it's Tuesday at 5:30. I had a nice, solid, busy day today. Went to one of my clients' offices, had a bit of a recap on how things have gone for the last year, talk about what next steps could be for next year. So, kind of left that proposal with them to kind of chew on a little bit, see how that goes, and hopefully they accept it or come back with a good counter. Feeling really good though about our conversation. I think that's important. And when you're working with clients, I think there's always an opportunity to how do you communicate, check in. Probably need to do this sooner than later, actually. So I'm glad that we did. Also had some great coaching calls today. And I know sometimes I get a little bit tired and winded from the coaching call. Well, I am definitely tired today. Feeling good about the conversations that we had and able to help some people hopefully and make a difference. So I think that was really awesome to see and to work through. So yeah, again, feeling good, looking forward to, a strong day tomorrow. We got some good recordings that we're doing, and gonna rock and roll.
Hi, happy Wednesday, everybody. It's Raquel here on behalf of All In Content. I'm going to take you guys on a little bit of a treat today. We're going to go behind the scenes. We're on location here. Herc's Nutrition. They've got a full day video batch session going on right now. They're located at 650 Walker Road here in Windsor, Ontario. They're unit 110. They're just at Devonshire Mall that's nearby. Just give you a little idea of where they are here. If anything looks familiar, lots of parking available. All right, let's go inside and see where Mitch is the owner. Great guy, just so knowledgeable about all the supplements and everything inside here. Let's see where him and Chris are at. All right. So we've got lots and lots and lots of product. Little everyday snacks, your everyday supplements, powders. They've got a video.
Before heading to the gym, again, these are must-haves. So I would usually have a pre-workout, but if I only pick up to 6, these will be them. I'm going to have my creatine. I'm going to mix that into my intro workout. This is going to power me through. This is going to hydrate me, increase my cognitive function, increase my muscular endurance, time to exhaustion, and keep me in an anabolic state to preserve muscle tissue and increase muscle protein synthesis. Come on in. I'd love to tell you more about them. Here it is. Great.
All right. Here we go. Hi.
Hey, are we live?
Yes, we are live right now.
Oh, okay.
For real.
Nice. So we have just crossed 4.5 hours.
Yep.
And we are past 150 videos.
Awesome. Wow.
Oh my God. That's amazing. It's literally like 12:30.
I know. We're only halfway through.
I remember when I first said to Chris, me and Chris had a Zoom call. I left him no information.
Zero.
We got nominated on that Windsor Community Votes thing. So I was looking through at different people who were on there, and I saw Chris's All In Content pop up. And I clicked on his website, and it said 100 videos or more a day. And I'm like, that's a big claim. You know, like at first I'm looking at the website. I'm like, it's a professional website though. So I was like, okay. And it says schedule your one free call. And this, even on the call, it said, if you schedule a call, you'll probably get ideas for your business before even booking a session with Chris. And he was right. We linked up on the call. I gave him no info about myself. And then on that one, 15-minute call, I could feel his vibe and see his passion that he has to support small business in Windsor, Essex. He really likes what he does. And again, we've shot 150 videos already today. We're maximizing our content. We're going to have it all in our library. So we don't have to waste our time throughout the day, when you have to place orders or assist with customers or anything else that, business owners have to deal with throughout the day. Set one day aside, book yourself a session, do yourself a favor, and log all that content so you're set up and ready to go. Highly recommend it. His driving passion's been great. He definitely goes all in.
Wow. Thank you. Did
not expect that. Thank you.
Just more, but that was fantastic.
Today you're going to set a new record. And it's going to be such a high record. It's going to be tough to beat.
You're going to have to beat it another time.
I know. This is but we're got to get back to it because, again, let's just keep crushing it. But you're crushing it, man. It's amazing.
That's so good. And that's the full day batch recording
session.
This
is the full day batch session we're doing.
Wow.
Even if you're someone who's not quite comfortable with the camera, Chris makes it really simple. So, of course, there's going to be a bloopers to all of this. And you don't have to put those ones out. But Chris, he'll edit them. He'll cut them up. The big thing I find is he really breaks the question down. Even before the session, he sent me a 10-page document of all ideas that he came up with. And then we're also implementing ideas on the fly. So you don't even have to think about the content that you're going to shoot because Chris and his team, Chris and Raquel, they're going to take care of it for you. And all you have to do is show up, and be you, show your business, show who you are, give people the story, and go from there. Can't say it.
Yep, couldn't have done it better.
So let's get back to it, though, man. That's
awesome. That's so amazing.
What's up, Joe?
Wow, so that's so good. That many videos, you guys, and it's just about 1 o'clock or so. Yeah, 12:43. Over 150 videos. That, my mind is full. There's customers coming in, so if you do want to be in maybe featured in a video for Herc's Nutrition, come on down to the store, 650 Division Road here in Windsor. I think we're here till about 4 or 5 o'clock. If you want to come on down, the team, Mitch and Mo here, they're so knowledgeable. That's what some of the videos are definitely going to be about, is the product knowledge, knowing what is right for your body. They're going to ask you so many questions, but but it's so reassuring that they ask you that to get the right information. So they're giving you the right product. And then, yeah, my mind is blown. Over 150 videos already. Oh, Chris, you're gonna lose that title. He's gonna have to get a little belt or something, a little championship belt that he loves his little wrestling. So maybe we'll get a belt and we'll give it to Mitch. We'll see. Again, this is awesome, guys. Like, I had a little thing this morning, so I wasn't here for 8 a.m., but I just showed up about 12:30 to walk in and see this. And Mitch was in the zone. He was ready. He was doing these videos so good. It was like, I walked into a professional and it was his first time doing this. So I think it just shows Chris, came prepared and he makes him feel comfortable. And that's what's so important when we're dealing with new clients and existing clients. Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Maybe we'll see you at Herc's.
Today's March 7th, and it is just before 9 a.m. I'm getting ready for another busy day, but probably not as busy as yesterday. So let me tell you what happened yesterday. We had a brand new client that we were working with on All-In Content, and we were going to do a full video batch session. He had asked me what my record was for the day and what I realistically thought we could do. And I said, if we get 50 videos, that'd be great. He said it'd be unreal if we could get to 100. Well, we passed 100. We passed 200. I'm trying to upload the final count of the videos and stuff are at this point, but I can tell you, it is incredible. The amount of videos that we were able to shoot yesterday. Mitch and the team from Herc's Nutrition here in Windsor absolutely crushed it. They brought so much energy, so much passion, and it was intense. It was a long day. I realized at about 6 o'clock, as we were still going, because we started at 8 a.m., I'd been standing nonstop recording for 10 hours straight. We ended up going quite long, but we definitely got well over 200 videos throughout the course of the day. They've probably, I think, it's going to be damn close, but they've probably beat my record. I believe that they've beat my record. I think we're going to end up about 250 videos when it's all said and done. So it's cool. Like, the power of what we're able to do is unreal. And I couldn't be more proud, honestly, of like what we're building. I think I have to find a better way to price it though. Like, when you're putting up this much content and videos for a company, I'm definitely undercharging still. But that is what it is. I'll figure out that model and what that looks like, but it is unreal. Preparing them with all the content that they needed in advance, then coming up with a lot of ad hoc stuff, product related content, just things on the fly. I love working with people who are so passionate and creative and bring the energy. And it was cool. Yeah, we all had a bunch of energy drinks. We're at a nutrition place. So, I think maybe that helped propel us along, but it was unreal. And so again, couldn't be more proud. The hard part now shifts to Raquel and I, and maybe I'll have to outsource some too, to edit these videos, because that's a lot. It's a lot of work to do. So what I do, and I'll explain my process a little bit in terms of just this one key component. So everything gets recorded onto the camera that we're on here now. Okay, cool. The fear I had all night long is, what if there was a problem, right? Like, what if a file got corrupted? What if many files got corrupted? What if audio somehow just didn't work? So I just did some spot checking this morning because I didn't want to even test it last night. I was just so tired. And think what we clicked through, things seemed to be good, which is great. Happy about that. Now I back it up. I take everything that was on the memory card and I back it up to an external hard drive. Then I'll put it into the cloud. Putting it into the cloud and having it on an external hard drive and on a memory card just gives me a failsafe. Sometimes I have found over the years, this is before I even launched All-In Content, that some raw footage can get corrupted. So by backing it up instantly first, in a few different spots, it just gives me that peace of mind that if something goes wrong, I'm covered. So the most important thing is to have it on a separate computer, and that's what I've done right now. So I'm getting ready to do 3 interviews with a client, so I'll need to be over Zoom for those, so I'm busy. But, I've hooked up another computer, and I'm transferring everything over to that external hard drive. Gotta protect yourself. And then with all of this raw footage that I have to then go into a different mode, and that mode itself is the editing side of things and are building out our processes. And it's going to take us a while. I think that Raquel and I will be working almost all weekend long. I know I personally will. She's got some homework probably to do. But we're going to work on this, and our goal is to then return all these videos, whatever the finalized number is, within 2 weeks. And I see no reason why we won't be able to do that, because we'll just work around the clock, even though we've got other clients. Like I sit there and I look ahead, I'm like, oh, recording videos on Monday with another client. Oh, recording videos today, recording videos next Wednesday. The week after that, I'm recording videos with another client on the Monday. I've got ones that I'm waiting to hear back from as well. So we've got lots of work to do. It's just a question of when. So yeah, excited about that. Got to get some cool testimonials put together for this as well, because again, it was awesome. So very excited. Now I got to switch gears, get interview mode. Now, this is not a role I'm hiring for myself. This is a client of mine that I work with. I offered to help on the interview side of things, just because they're very, very busy. So I'm going to jump in and do some Zoom calls with them. It's for a role, though, that I do not have a skill set in. I do not have experience in. And honestly, neither does my client, who's actually, leading the team as well. This is a completely new position to their company. So how do you do it? How do you come up with the right questions? Well, that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to do it in 5 minutes or less. I am going to use our good old friend, ChatGPT, to come up with what the ideal question should be. So let me put it this way. So as a business, they came up with what they wanted their job posting to be. So we posted that version on LinkedIn. I took that version and I put it into my format that I would use with my company Hire For Me. Well, we've gotten more applicants from my posting, which is fine. I am then going to take my posting and, using some prompts that I've got developed, come up with the ideal questions for this interview. Again, it is a way for me to get the questions done really quickly and effectively, and be able to move forward with speed. So I said it was going to take 5 minutes. Now I see I've got 3 minutes to go before I have to really jump into the things. So I'm going to go and get this interview all mapped out and planned out in 3 minutes or less. Hope it works out well. I hope everything else I do works out well, because today will be a busy day that I won't maybe have time for another video at this point. So at 6 p.m. here on Friday, we're making great progress on editing a lot of the videos that we did for our latest client, Herc's Windsor. It's great when you have people who are doing a lot of one takes, and so it makes life easier. We've got 81 videos left to go through. Some of them are long form, which means I'm chopping up into multiple clips. But overall, feeling really good about the videos that we've been able to power through. So as much as I was thinking initially, this might take me a couple of weeks, I imagine for the first edit pass through, getting that done by tomorrow morning, by tomorrow afternoon, we're starting to throw on thumbnails, we're captioning, we're putting music and stuff to it, we're doing outros, custom outros for everything as well. So it's going to be obviously a lot of work, and it's going to take us, I'd say, multiple days to do that aspect. That's the big heavy lifting part of it. Right now, where it's almost reviewing every piece of footage that we have, that we've taken with them. They're going to probably end up, I'm going to say, total videos completed and submitted, roughly 150, let's call it that. 150 completed videos. We shot over 200. Some of the videos we're doing, you piece this videos with this video and it overlays. So overall, feeling really, really good about the output here that we did. And talk about the value from what they paid, the time they spent with me, and then you're going to be set up for months of content. This is awesome. This is great what we do, and just loving doing it. And it was really cool too. One of the things that I do when I do a video session or even a social media management session, I'm asking for a testimonial video. And the one that Mitch, the owner here, did was just absolutely phenomenal. And I think that's going to go a long way as we continue to try and share more. I'll be honest, I have got a backlog of testimonial videos that I haven't really publicized yet. So I got to start doing some of that as well. And I'm excited for it. Some of them, it's been a few months since I've shot some of these videos with testimonials. So things have changed quite a bit for some people's businesses too. So I kind of revisit it. But yeah, whenever you can, just leverage the power of video. It's the way to go. Big time. Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Supposed to have a consultation right now. We shall see if I'm getting ghosted or if it's actually happening or not. I got 2 today. I've deliberately left a window open for myself for consultations, and Saturday I've given myself like a 2-hour block. And so, yeah, 2 people have booked time with me. The question is, does it happen or not? I haven't had a lot of luck on Saturdays, so if one doesn't work out and the other one does, that'd be great. But if both no-show me today, I'm canceling having Saturday availability. Just again, testing things, seeing what works. Maybe Saturdays does not work. I don't know. The tricky part is that for this one, the person's actually based in Mexico, which would be awesome because maybe it'd be an on-site shoot down there, which would be really cool. But overall, just trying to see what happens. See, does someone show up or not? I've had a lot of bad luck with ghosting lately across the board, whether it's ghosting for interviews, whether it's been consultations, whether it has been emails and proposals out. People drop off the face of the earth. So you went for a stretch of good luck to bad luck lately. So we'll see. Just waiting. So I got stood up, ghosted yet again. Very frustrated. Here's the thing. They booked the call with me over Calendly, which means they get an automatic calendar invite. Next, they get an email confirmation. They also get a text confirmation. And still, a complete no-show. After 5 minutes, what I did is I sent the person a request to say, hey, you just want to check, see if we're still good, we're still on. Because things happen, right? Nothing. So annoyed. Again, maybe someone slept in, who knows, it's a Saturday. But I think I've decided I'm not doing Saturday consultations anymore. So like my 11:30 a.m. one is supposed to be with 2 people. That's local here to Windsor. So I'm hoping that one works out. But I am admittedly frustrated. I think it's a real problem that I guess everyone deals with. I just happen to be someone who's a little bit more vocal about it and put myself out online. I hate getting ghosted so much. And I think I'm ghosted in a few ways, right? Obviously, people not showing up to meetings, interviews. I've covered that well. Get ghosted via email. I've had people all say, yes, I'm good to go. I'd like to move forward with various services in recent weeks. You send the proposals, you send the information to kind of kickstart everything. You send messages over email, you send messages over Facebook Messenger, because some people prefer that. And it's like they've dropped off the face of the earth. It's very weird. I don't get it. Here's the thing. If somebody was interested in a service, I'll say myself. If I'm interested in a service, and then I change my mind saying I'm not interested, I'm going to do what I think is the respectful thing to do and just let the person know. Hey, you know what? Thought about it. I don't think it's fit for me. I'm going to move on. As opposed to avoiding just having that 2-second conversation or that one-liner. Sunday afternoon. We are still clipping away, just doing a lot of video edits. Kind of hard to see. Got a lot of folders and subfolders and activity happening, but I think we're in the home stretch. I'm going to say, let's say 75% done. So that's not bad. When you think about the amount of videos and stuff that we are putting together here, I think they'll be done by tomorrow. Unless something drastically slows us down, no doubt about it, we are ahead of schedule, which is awesome. Yesterday ended up having a couple of sales calls, and those went well. I got some follow-up actions and stuff that I'm trying to do here still, but overall, feeling good, feeling confident about, again, where things are sitting. It's been productive lately, and let's just keep up the momentum. So yeah, this week has been really heavy on just work, as always, I guess it seems to be, but I think it's moving in the right direction. So, again, pretty pleased with how things are happening, and again, making great progress. Let's keep up it. Let's keep going. I'm all in.